And this is instant speed, by the way, which is ridiculous. So now we can just put on some pressure. Plus this gains us life. Let's do this now. Yeah, sure. Let's make you bounce a land. We'll do 4 damage to you. Nice. What's going on, YouTube? Achilles here, and today I put together this Jeskai control deck, and the inspiration for this one came from Zurgo and Ojutai, which says it has hexproof as long as it entered this turn. It also has flying and haste. Whenever one or more dragons you control deal combat damage to a player or battle, look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. You may return one of those dragons to its owner's hand. So what's the best dragon to return at the end of your turn after you play this guy? You guessed it, itself. It has hexproof when it enters, so it's really hard to interact with this card, and the only real way to deal with it is by really just countering it. So what do we play? You guessed it, Cavern of Souls. This card just does it all. It makes it so we call dragon, and this card gets immunity, and we are going to get to a state in the game where we could play this, have control of the board, and just get a ton of advantage. The rest of the deck is a lot of removal. We have a bunch of counters. We have a way to search lands. We have even more removal. We have Urabrask Forge, which is our alternative win con if our dragon combo doesn't come up. We have Rediscover the Way as a form of just looking for cards that we need. It's like a 5th stock up in a sense. And the one Teeming Dragonstorm is really good because in theory you play this card, then you play the Zurgo, bounce this back to hand, get the value at this, bounce this back, and if you have enough mana you could play this with this every turn and just get the value that way. So if you could just defend yourself, you could just get so much value. We have also the Jeskai Revelation we're trying one of, which just seems like a really great card just to get going at some point in the game. Especially since we're playing the long game, this will definitely come up. So let's get right into this list. We got 1 Phantom Interference, 1 Spell Pierce, 1 3 Steps Ahead, 4 Torch the Tower, 4 Get Lost, 1 Negate, 1 Jeskai Monument, 3 Temporary Lockdown, 4 Stock Up, 4 Urabrask Forge, 1 Rediscover the Way, 1 Teeming Dragonstorm, 4 Sunfall, 1 Shiko Paragon of the Way, 2 Zurgo and Ojutai, 1 Horned Loch-Whale, 1 Jeskai Revelation. For the lands we got 3 plains, 2 islands, 2 mountains, 2 Seachrome Coast, 2 Spirebluff Canal, 2 Inspiring Vantage, 4 Mystic Monastery, 3 Cavern of Souls, 1 Demolition Field, 3 Fabled Passage, and 1 Maelstrom of the Spirit Dragon. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and if you want to become a member, you can get early access to videos, as well as member shoutouts. Let's get right into these games. Alright, we get to go first. This is a decent hand for us because we have all the colors. We will get a red immediately, just so we have everything. And this is the perfect matchup for us, guys. We'll do it like this. Why waste the torch when we could go Horned Loch-Whale? Might as well make him recommit the 2 mana for this, after all. Bottom or top? You pick. I think they put it, oh, they put it on the bottom, I see. Alright, honestly, I'm torching this. Just because they're playing white, they could easily use Shard Mage's Rescue. So let's just not risk that. Let's make them recommit their mana to a creature or whatnot, instead just pumping up their 1 creature and protecting it all in the same turn. Yeah, so that's fine. Just probably swing for 2 and that's it. See, I really want to go Torch. It's not the right move, though, because they could just pump it up right now. Maybe I can make him waste something. I think as much as this is a bad play... Oh, wow, I actually went through. I was going to say, like, if they have a Monstrous Rage in their hand, they have to do it just to keep it alive, and they don't go and get that extra damage. That's just the mindset of why I did that. Man, if I could get to this Jeskai Revelation, we will definitely be doing some good things. But first we got to get there. This is at least 4 damage we're going to be taking. Yeah, this is so funny. For the next turn, I'll take 8. Get 5. Unless they have something to pump something up, then I'm really in trouble. This is terrifying, guys. Where's the Monstrous Rage? We already know you got it, right? Just 1 damage each. Come on, draw something good. What do we get? Jeskai Monument. Which actually isn't too bad. Not bad. I mean, listen, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive. As long as they don't have any, like, pump abilities, then we're good. Try to take out the Manifold Mouse. Uh-oh. So that's 6. We're still alive, guys. That's insane. I'm gonna have a big turn coming up if they can't finish the job. Well then. The Revelation seemed to be the play, but we already know it's got to be a Sunfall turn now. And we got a blocker still. Nice. We're in it to win it, guys. And this is instant speed, by the way, which is ridiculous. So now we can just put on some pressure. Plus this gains us life. Let's do this now. Yeah, sure. Let's make you bounce a land. We'll do 4 damage to you. Nice. Let's get this prowess going for us. Nice. Alright, we get to go first, and we have every color we need to get the job done. Can't go wrong with that. Nope. Get Urabrask Forge going because it's just the best card ever. Interesting. Just put a lot of pressure on. The control deck has become the aggro deck. If we draw the Zurgo, that'd be insane. We set up for Sunfall now with this. Get the second plane. Yeah, this is gonna really set up for a nice Sunfall. Huh. Okay. You know what? Sure. I mean, I really couldn't answer it either way, but that's fine. Do we just do this to take one less damage? No, it's not. I don't know why I want to do that. I mean, yeah, it kind of makes sense, but we'll save the Horned Loch. Instead, we hit him with the Sunfall. And just swing. Keep the pressure going. Another one. Sheltered by ghosts. They're not going to like the temporary lockdown. Ooh, look what we drew. But I still think temporary lockdown might be the play. Although I could have to pay a ward cost to get rid of it though. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. So we get rid of that too. That's pretty good. And we sit on the torch. Alright, now we play the Zurgo. Bounce the Teeming Dragonstorm. We get it. We get to go first. I'll keep this. We could get all the missing lands that we need. The more urgent one would probably be a plane, because then we could use Get Lost. So we're going to start off doing that. Okay, fair enough. Should we just get rid of that now? Part of me says get rid of this right now. That's what I'm going to do. So I always have Shard Mage's Rescue when I don't do that, so I'm just going to make them have to do something else. That's fine. We don't need this right now. It's going to be hard to get to that right now anyway. We're going to look for a mountain. Hello there. Now we have Negate and Horned Loch-Whale at our disposal. Alright, that's fine. I mean, yeah, you get that back. You recommit the mana, but this time you're not going to have it on the field. Still doing its job. I'm losing a card, but get rid of it too. Get rid of this as well. I mean, yeah, you could say that I could have waited until they used the map token, but getting rid of it right now. Temporary lockdown might be useful at some point. But what's more useful? They could just bounce this back at the end of the day, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Because they're playing the this town ain't big enough in this style deck. So this is what I think I'm gonna do, guys. I want to get a second island for Sunfall. Not an island, a plane. I'm like, wait, what? They're gonna get rid of Hopeless Nightmare, I'm guessing? Yep. I gotta look for some cards. That I wish I could do that as well, but fortunately, it's not the case. It's all good. I got my Whale, I got my Sunfall. What else could I want? The fifth land's pretty good. I'll take it. Temporary lockdown is just not good against this deck, like I said. Once this town ain't big enough, they'll just get... Wait, really? Huh, very interesting. We get to go first, and this hand is really good because we have all the land we need. We can't go Urabrask Forge on curve with these lands. We need one untapped land to do that. And there we go. We could play that next turn. So we'll go Monastery, Canal next turn, Forge, and then Fabled Passage will come in untapped then. Our opponent is ramping up. That is not good. That could only mean trouble. But with that being said, we have Sunfall to deal with whatever monstrosities they bring our way. Ramping. And now we could counter something, which is pretty relevant. Let's do it like this. So now we just play reactive and hold up this counter until they do something, and Urabrask Forge will just continue to get stronger every turn. That's a good card. But I'm not going to waste my counter on it. It's not that big of a deal. All they do is get themselves a land. If I get one more land, I'll play Rediscover the Way next turn. It just gives us more cards. But I just want to have the 3 steps ahead on standby, as like over anything else. That's the most important, especially when we don't even know what they're doing and they're ramping up you know, to something. We get it. Alright, we get to go first. I'm gonna keep this because Jeskai Monument is in here to fix hands like this, where if we don't have what we're looking for, we could just find whatever land. Plus, we can make the 2 birds, which is pretty relevant. Just get 2 blockers out. I am going to prioritize looking for a red mana, though, just in case we need to commit a red for Torch the Tower next turn instead of going for Jeskai Monument for whatever reason. But it looks like it's going to be a Monument turn. We're going to get blue, so we could go for stock up next turn on an ideal turn. So no matter what they hit, I could torch it still, which is nice. But they might end up just getting rid of stock up at that point, because then, yeah. Really? Okay. Unless, you know what though? if I do this, let's say they're playing Unholy Annex, which 95% chance they are, then we could just negate it next turn, so that's pretty big. Even if they have Unholy Annex, this is going to be better for us. I prioritize Urabrask Forge over Stock Up. It's very risky and a bold strategy to do that. I mean, some might do this and play a little bit more reserved and like, oh, I need to get my mana, I don't want, or whatever, but the whole mindset is that deck doesn't have an answer for Urabrask Forge in the main deck. So I'm not worried. As long as the Urabrask Forge is ticking, then we are good. I'm just going to get the lands because, you know, we need the lands. So now, even if they commit their whole turn to Ritual Chamber, I just temporary lockdown. So I'm not worried. It's very easy to read what the next play is going to be with their deck. Another Urabrask Forge. So we do it this way so we have Negate still held up, which will be nice. And then just another swing, and the pain just keeps coming. What's the move, opponent? Yeah, we'll use that. Stop their attack. So, in theory, this should demoralize them. It is unfortunate, though, because if you're just playing mono black, you just can't get rid of artifacts easy at all. You would have to do, like, a blast zone. Like, I mean, they're smart enough to do that, which is good. But yeah, it stinks. If you're on the other side of this and you just see them bring out Urabrask Forge on curve, it's like, oh man, now I gotta deal with this every turn. You have all the removal in the world, eventually you're gonna run out. Do it like this. We're gonna bargain and exile the Unstoppable Slasher. They might try to save it, and then I'll just Spell Pierce it. But let's see. Now they're gonna cut down. Sure, you know what? Why not? Let's make sure Unstoppable Slasher is actually gonna die. We don't need another land. So probably do, but we also just want to answer everything. So what's the move now? I could either go Soulstone Sanctuary or a Bloodletter, huh? Okay. So they are going to gain some life. Our opponent is going to have to block, though, because this is 9 damage. And at the end of my turn, if I want, I am gonna use the Maelstrom to get Zurgo. Just to guarantee even more pressure next turn. I'm gonna go for that. Okay. Very fancy. Alright. Now it's over. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Tell me what you think of the deck in the comments section down below. Please like the video and subscribe if you have not already. And if you're new here, just know I have new videos coming out every day. Hope everyone has a great day. Take care.